We've all seen it on social media at least once. Your favorite little local artist just performing, and everybody is in the comments saying, "Oh my god, you need to get famous. Why don't you have this many views? You need to get popular." And then they blow up. And now everybody's like, "You're so overrated. Why are you on my screen? I'm tired of seeing you." And I wanted to talk about that in this video, okay? Why that happens, what's going on, just, thinking out loud about that. Okay. So, I've always it's like lately in the last few years that TikTok has really been blowing up a lot of people's careers. Like once all you gotta do is a TikTok challenge, make a good sound to it, and everybody be able to use it, your career is there. And we've seen that time and time again with many artists. And I've always noticed that after a while, everyone just slowly turns on the artist and they find any little thing wrong with them, and then out of nowhere everybody just tries to cancel them or something, or find any reason to just start disliking them. And it's a collective thing. It's always a moment of everyone supporting you, everyone in your comments, everyone saying, "Oh my gosh, you need to escape the Kia asylum." That's very niche. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, you don't know. But I just always thought it was very weird how people switch up so fast, and it's crazy. It's almost like people don't want you to be great as an artist, and that's been so many people's careers in the last few years just on social media. So I have my little notes that I want to talk about. So the first thing is, I feel the reason that people always love and support the smaller artists is because obviously they like love to have their little own their own community, their own favorite artist. And we low-key love the struggle. Like we love like a struggling artist moment, especially when you support an artist and you love them and you get to put your friends on, or you get to tell somebody, "Oh, you know this person, or you don't know them? Let me tell you about them." And we kind of get into that moment of, yeah, like that's our artists. Nobody knows about them like we do. Like the world doesn't have them yet. We have them. And I feel that that's why a lot of people genuinely love smaller artists. And then when their faves get big, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I just can't." But if this was somebody that you truly liked and enjoyed their music or their craft, wouldn't you want them to be successful? But it's somehow it always equivalates to really loving them in the smaller stage versus the bigger stage. The next thing is that I put is, I feel that people really get very critical after a certain acclamations. Once people get to a certain point in their career, let's say an artist has been posting things on TikTok, making snippets, and then maybe now they get a big break and they're performing at an award show. Well, now people have these bigger, higher, unrealistic expectations, as if this person didn't just blow up last year. And mind you, back in the day when careers took a while to produce, it wasn't like you could take somebody just in their bedroom making a full album and then maybe blowing up on TikTok, and now they go from being nobody, just making something, and now we expect them just because, oh, they're performing at a show, or they're popular or very big now, that they need to have every single thing. But it really takes a lot of time to build a person's development, artist career development. It takes a while, and we can't expect someone just because they may have got really good at the marketing, or may have had a big break, a lucky time, and then just they blow up, and now we're like, "Okay, well, you have to have this, you have to do that, you have to do that." And it's like, babes, they were just like you yesterday. So that's another thing I noticed. People just have really higher expectations, and they're a lot less forgiving with the mistakes. I feel that when a smaller artist makes a slip up or a stage show where it's not the best performance, everybody's like, "Oh, well, they're learning, they're this." But let's say you have a different perspective of them, and now you see clips of them online versus when we see other artists that maybe a bit bigger, and when they have a malfunction or something on stage, it's like the biggest thing ever, but it's the same thing, whether it was a mic drop or an outfit mishap, but two same situations. But with this artist, you're like holding at this different caliber, and it's just, that's very interesting, very interesting. Like, yeah. The next thing I feel that people have is they feel the sense of they lost the relatability in that artist, because a lot of the times when you have the smaller artist, they have more connection to their fan base. And I mean, obviously, there are many big artists that still are very connected to their fan base. Okay, you know, we love them. But when they are small and niche, maybe you have more relatability to them, and you can just feel a sense of vibe, feel a sense of hungriness, because you know, we're not even gonna lie, a lot of artists, when they're hungry, it's time to work. And when you can tell when they are kind of like, okay, you know what, I'm good for now, I've done what I need to do, I've got my thing, and I'm gonna chillax for a bit, and then they come back and make an album. But yeah, so the next thing I put is overexposure. Overexposure changes perspective, because like I said earlier, when people see more clips of them or see their face a little bit more, now they just have this whole different vision of them versus seeing them every now and then, or maybe once a blue moon, or just supporting them by themselves. Now when you just see them at a lot of places, you just feel that it's so much visibility reduces the excitement. And I feel that people really just nitpick the small things, especially when a lot of the times when artists get big, it's not just their fans anymore, it's everyone commenting about them. So it just comes with so many eyes. And yeah. Anyways, that's just basically what I wanted to talk about in this video. Why we change up on artists once they become famous. And I just wanted to bring it to people's attention and just chit chat about it. But that's a little bit of my viewpoint. Let me know your viewpoints in the comments below. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. I love y'all so much. And bye.